6 feet wide by 10 feet long and 10 feet deep. And I was not alone. Arcady Woodall, my new best friend and the person I wanted to kill the most in the world right now, grinned at me and picked leaves out of her hair. She sat with her back against the side of the pit, and she, almost unbelievably, was covered with more mud than I was. "Hey, Alice, are you having fun?" "Am I having fun?" I hissed, pushing myself up on all fours with a grimace. I spat out something slimy I didn't look at too closely. "I have mud in my boots, mud in my bra, and mud in my—" "Never mind. No, I am not having fun." She laughed. "Liar." I flipped her off and pushed muddy hair back from my face. "When I said I'd do a girls' weekend with you, this is definitely not what I thought we'd be doing. A 2-day intensive survival camp? Really?" She rolled her eyes and pulled a twig out of her hair. "What did you think we'd be doing? Champagne brunch, mani-pedis, and seaweed wraps? You know me well enough to know I wasn't taking us for a spa weekend. And hey, look at this." She wiped some of the mud off her face and held up her hand. "People pay hundreds of dollars for mud treatments at spas, and it was included here at no extra cost." "This mud smells like something died in it, Arcady." "That probably makes it even better for your skin." I didn't know whether to laugh or cry, so I made a sound that was a little of both. "I'm so tired and cold and thirsty, and I smell like— God, I don't even want to know what I smell like." I looked up at the top of the pit. "How long are they going to leave us here?" "They'll come get us at dawn." I groaned. I was getting perilously close to whining. "That's almost an hour from now. Why not just come get us? We lost. We surrender. We're dead. Why make us suffer more?" "You signed off on the rules same as me." She settled in more comfortably. "Just think of it as more time for us to bond." "I think I've already bonded with you as much as I want to for one weekend. We bunked together last night, and we had to use the communal showers in the locker room, remember?" "Oh, yeah." She grinned again. "That was fun. It's like being at summer camp, right?" I'd never been to a summer camp. Activities like that weren't an option when you were a prisoner of your grandfather's crime syndicate from ages 4 through 24. I'd rarely gone beyond the walls of his compound for months at a time, much less spent weeks away at camp, doing whatever it was non-mage kids got to do at such places. "Yeah, just like summer camp," I said after a moment. "So, how many times have you made it to the extraction point without getting caught?" "Twice." "Out of how many attempts?" She rested her forearms on her knees. "I've lost count. They change it up every time. Different traps, different patrol routes, different objectives. It's never the same challenge twice. That's why I like it. If I could beat it, I wouldn't get better. I'm here to improve my skills, not to win." "I don't see why the two should be mutually exclusive," I grumbled, "or why we have to stay in this pit until sunrise." "They'll actually probably come get us sooner than that. The last time it was only about 20 minutes before they got me out." "The last time? How many times have you fallen into one of these?" She frowned at me. "That's not the point, Alice." "So a couple of times?" 4 times, she muttered. I laughed. Arcady made a pfft sound. "Hey, you think this is bad? You should try getting caught in a snare and dangling upside down 10 feet off the ground by one ankle. Then you really want them to come get you quickly." "I don't remember that from the orientation." "Yeah, they discontinued that one. Something about too much risk of head injury, and the insurance company was going to cancel their coverage." "Insurance companies are such killjoys," I said dryly. "Head trauma, spine injuries, blah, blah, blah." "No kidding." She looked completely at ease, sitting in a mud pit in the deep woods. "So, how are things between you and Sean since you guys got back from the Bahamas?" "It's been good," I said, smiling.